right? They eat of many things. They eat of the doctrines of men, okay, right? They literally have the doctrines of men, okay? They have these degrees, scholarships, all these things, right? Going to Esau's indoctrination schools, okay? So all these things, man, is going to show you, okay, that they doubt the Lord, okay? Going to the colleges, going to that. Now, I'm not saying, okay, yeah, you're going for a job, but it just to show you, goes to show you. Because those will be the same people that say, oh, you're reading a man-made book. You're reading this, you're reading that, da, 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 right? But then be ashamed to pick up the book, which the book is, yes, it's written by men, but it was inspired by the word of the Lord, okay? It's inspired by the Heavenly Father, okay? So it says, for whatsoever is not of faith is sin, okay? So obviously the opposite of faith, okay? Faith means to believe, have hope, okay? Hence why the scriptures say we are prisoners of hope, guys, right? Let me see if I can. Right? Scriptures say we're prisoners of hope. All right? Okay, the scriptures literally say we're prisoners of hope. And that's the reason why. Okay? This is why it's only for the elect, because only the elect don't understand this. A lot of people go, I ain't waiting for no magical sky daddy. I'm not going to wait. You know, that's what they say, right? Because they don't believe in the Lord. They don't have that spirit, man. Okay, this is the Lord literally has to give you this, man. This is not something you just go out and find yourself, and you know what I'm saying? You go out, you find yourself and all that. Okay? It's not one of those. It's not Islam where you can just pick it up and just fast whenever you want. None of that shit, man. All that shit's confusion anyways, too. Okay? That's why those religions are out of order. Because anyone could just join and claim this and claim that. Man, you're supposed to have structure and order, man. Okay? All right? So this is in the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, okay? And this is the word faith, okay? It says have both an active and passive sense. In former meaning, okay, trustworthiness, okay? When you have faith, that means when you have faith in something, you have trust in it, right? That key word, and it's literally quotation, right? It says trustworthiness. In the latter, trust, reliance. So we rely on the Lord. When you have faith in something, you're trusting in it, and not even you're trusting in it, you believe in it. Okay? So again, this is why we say you guys trust in the money, you know? You guys trust in your scholarships and your degree because you believe in those things. You rely on it. Okay? So that's why I brought that up, man. Man, I knew I should have got this the definition, man, because it's gonna help emphasize the lesson, right? So, for example, first, let's see, curse twice, yeah. In contrast with extreme rarity, which the terms faith and believe are used in the Old Testament. Yeah, okay, so there you go, man, all right? Just have to grab that, okay, because a lot of you guys are going to say, hey, man, you got to grab them the Strongs for words, man, the meaningful words, okay, because it actually helps a lot. But yeah, man, okay, because you guys rely heavily on the world, okay, and the things of the world, you know. But when someone says, oh, trust the Lord, they ain't trusting that. They trust the Lord when they're down and out, okay. And this is why this is not for everybody. Not everyone's gonna get it, okay. You're probably gonna get it when the ICBM's about to hit your face. That's when you're gonna get it, okay. Okay, that's when you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it when the ICBM's about to hit your face, man. Okay. Yeah, they're not gonna get it, man. That's why why do you think the Lord always had a leader for Israel? Okay, King David, Yahawashi, Moses, Joshua, all these prophets and all these leaders. If everyone could have faith, why didn't everyone have faith? Why do we need prophets and leaders? Okay, because it creates order. Someone has to establish order, man. Okay, when you come into this thing, right, this truth, man, okay, it's all about order, okay, and structure. All right, that's when you're coming in from the world, you know, you think you're gonna come in and run the show. You're not running nothing. Okay, you're not gonna run nothing, man. Okay, everything's set up in order. Okay, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 7. Okay, let's start at verse 5. It says, now he hath wrought on us self same thing. We're reading verbatim, for God, who also have given us the earnest of the Spirit. The Spirit is earnest, man. Okay? The Spirit is earnest. The Lord gave you the Spirit. This is why we say faith is a gift. And also we say the Spirit. We always reference the Spirit, the Spirit, the Spirit. Because it's a spiritual thing, man. Okay? Not like these people out here playing with rocks saying it's spiritual. Not these people in zodiac signs saying they're spiritual. Not these people playing with plants saying it's spiritual. No, 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 no. Okay? This is literally with God. Okay? Alright? With God, this thing is spiritual, man. It's not no Slovakia, it's Slovakia car. Yeah, it's not no thing you just play around with, man. It's not something you get overnight, okay? The Lord has to give it to you, okay? The Lord gives you the Spirit. The Lord gives you the faith, okay? Hence why you start off as grain as a mustard seed. The scriptures tell you this, man. Okay, I don't have all the scriptures. Every time I start teaching, all the precepts come out, but I didn't have another phone today neither, okay? But you start off as grain as a mustard seed. Your faith grows, man, okay? So again, let me read that one more time, actually, man. Let me read that one more time, okay? This is verse 5. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 5. It says, now that he has wrought on us the self-same thing is Yahawah. Okay? I'm going to read verbatim. Is God who also given us the earnest of the Spirit. God has to give you the Spirit, man. Okay? It says, verse 6, therefore we are always confident, knowing that whilst we are at home in the body, we are absent from the Lord. Okay? Because we're not truly in the Spirit, man. Like, we are in the Spirit, but we're not truly in the Spirit. Okay? This is why in the new covenant, we're going to be fully embodied in the Spirit. We're going to have those, what we would like to call spiritual bodies. It's going to resemble the human body, obviously, what you see right now. But we're going to be fully indulged in the Spirit, man. Okay? We're going to be fully indulged in the Spirit. Okay? Fully indulged in the Spirit, guys. Okay? It says, from the Lord. Verse 7, it says, for we walk by faith and not by sight. Okay? So faith, again, this is why we say you can't see faith. Okay? This is why we say you can't see it. Okay? Why didn't it just say we walk by sight? No, we walk by faith. Faith is a guidance, man. This is why we say we filter things through the Spirit. We walk in the Spirit, because you can't see the Spirit, guys. Okay? Now, I'm going to sound crazy. I'm going to sound like a Christian. No, but it's for real. Okay? It's for real. We literally walk in the Spirit, man. We literally guided. The Spirit guides us, guys. Okay? And the Spirit also being the Holy Scriptures, man. The Biblia. Okay? The book of books. Okay? Helps us walk through this, what we're walking through, man. And going through. Okay? It says, verse 8, we are confident, I say, willing rather be absent from the body. Okay? So this is, again, same. Because right now we're in the body, guys. Okay? Right now we're in the body. The Spirit is in the body. But now it's saying we're absent. We would rather be absent from the body. Why is it saying that? It's because we'd rather be with the Lord than be in the flesh. Okay? Because the flesh is what? Death. Okay? And this is why we're going to need those new bodies, man. Okay? I'm confident, I say, willing rather we be absent from the body and be present with the Lord. This is why the prophets used to say that. This is why the prophets, they pretty much warned. They're like, hey, man, I just want to be in the Spirit. You'll find it several times in the scriptures. Okay? I just want to be with the Lord. When are we getting the kingdom? That's exactly why you hear those things. The prophets say those things, man. Okay? Verse 10, for we must all appear before the judgment seat of a Mashiach, that everyone may receive the things that have done in his body. Okay? So the things you do in the flesh are very important. Okay? Your works. Okay? Your works, guys. According to what he have done, whether it be good or bad. Okay? And this is why we say there's righteous judgment and bad judgments. Okay? Alright, you get judged accordingly, man. Okay? Everyone on the earth is going to be judged at some point in time. And it's in these latter times, even the elect are going to be judged. Okay? The elect is going to be judged in a way as well. Okay? This is why we're going to go through the ultimate test. This is why we're still going to be left here when it's all said and done. Okay? Right, when the Charagma's here and World War III is here and all these things are here, This is why we're gonna be in that, okay? Because it's gonna be a test. The Lord is testing us, testing our faith, okay? And yeah, you guys say, oh yeah, I have all the faith. You guys can say, I have all the faith, I have all this. You can know all the scriptures. The Lord's gonna test you at the end of the day, okay? So the more you boast, the Lord's gonna test you. Everything you sing is gonna be put to the test. You know, this is why. This is why it's important that we do what we do now. This is why it's important. Okay? We're building up the spirit now. We're building our faith now. When those times come, and you know the crazy part is, for the past like maybe a couple of weeks, I've been taking little naps, but I've been getting a lot of visions, man. Okay? A lot of visions, like of the end times and stuff. Okay? A lot of visions. Okay? And that's just the spirit, man. Like before, like I went a little while, maybe a little year without a vision. Let me press this.